Hey, this is GoFro. I'm over here at the Fruteria SA, and I'm here with Betty Ramos and Claire Rodriguez, and they are regulars here at the Fruteria. So we wanted to get some, point of view from a couple of regulars here. Ladies, how do you like the food here? I mean, what is it? The drinks, the food? What attracts you to the Fruteria?
Well, usually it's like my second or third weekly visit here for my lunch. Lunch is the best because it gives you that boost. Everything is fresh. The salads are fantastic, and the chile gets you going, and also their drinks are fabulous. Alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Yes,
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
the aguas are really good.
I just tried a piña agua, and that was.
Oh man.
That was delicious.
Really good.
And yourself?
Oh my gosh, this is the second time I've been here.
Okay.
And I just love it. You feel like you can eat all you want because it makes it feel like everything's natural and delicious. You don't have to give up on the flavor or anything. I love fruits in my salads, and I love fruit drinks. And of course, we always have to meet after work or during lunch so that we can relax with a margarita.
Have a little girl time.
Margaritas are not just margaritas; they're like really good margaritas.
I do notice that does look fancy. What are you drinking there? what was this one again?
It's called huevon.
The huevon?
The huevon.
Uh-oh. And what kind of a taste is that? I mean, what is it?
Actually, what it does, it'll remind you of the lemon meringue pie.
Oh.
So it's real frothy on the top, and you need to try it. What was really good was the trimming on the.
What is that, like a cinnamon or a...
I don't know. I need to ask Johnny what that is. It's very different and it's delicious.
I might need to try one of those. And what did you have for lunch today?
Spinach salad.
The spinaca salad.
Okay.
And it comes with fruit in it and chicken.
Oh,
Delicious.
nice. It looks amazing.
And their potato chips are awesome.
That's I was noticing these. They look like they bake these here.
Freshly made, yeah.
Really?
And very generous. Actually, I'm going to have the other half for dinner tonight. So.
Oh.
Big serving.
Oh, nice. So,
Very generous.
2 meals in one.
Yes. A hard worker. He puts time in it. His staff is excellent. He just needs to know how to do things quite well.
Amazing. Well, I know you all are on lunch, so I don't want to take up too much time.
All right.
Betty, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Have a good one. Great meeting you both. Start off. Where was the passion for food introduced, if you don't mind me asking?
Claro. I mean, it's just the family, we lived in the Edgewood district there off of Old Highway 90, and that was growing up in that neighborhood. Went to graduated from the Edgewood district, but growing up in the family business was life. As a elementary through middle school and high school, my dad had a small Mexican restaurant there on Old Highway 90, close to between 37th and 38th Street. And it was that was after school, that was before school, that's what we did, hang out at the restaurant and work. Obviously work in the weekends, work after school, but I was definitely I definitely gravitated to the kitchen, and that's what interested me the most, probably more than my brother and sister for sure, but more than your average, 7, 8 year old,
Sure.
And my dad was a great cook and a chef and a restaurant owner, small scale, but he had a gift, and he shared it with everybody who walked through the door. I mean, he was just, he had that touch, and you have a lot of successful chefs and great chefs, but not all of them, let's say, are great cooks, and
Sure.
he had an art and a gift for making things taste just unbelievable.
Amazing.
And he loved food and he loved cooking, and I learned from him. Certainly learned the work ethic and dedication and what it is to put everything that you have into something you're making, or across life. As a parent, they always I guess are an influence. But specifically, in the work life, he was very dedicated to quality and flavor and presentation. And it doesn't matter if you're just doing it there on the west side, Mexican food. That dedication and that mentoring influenced everything that I did as a career as a chef. and you know, still great memories. Great memories. You know, he passed away many years ago, my dad. But it's been now, this is our 21st year in business. We've been in catering, you know, and restaurants. We've had restaurants.
True
for 5
Flavors.
years. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. True Flavors. That's our catering headquarters,
Okay.
and then we manage. You know, we have contracts in our convention center, so we help run the convention center.
Sure.
We have Casa Hernan here on Ceballos, and then we have the Bright Shaw on McCullough. So we help. We're part of 3 other venues, as well as off-premise catering. I mean, we were like this weekend we did 2 weddings outside of San Antonio, and as a caterer, you're very mobile.
Okay.
You know, and it's well, we started. That's what I started the business 21 years ago, and then restaurants the last 5 years now. We've been in restaurants, so and quite a few restaurants we have. We've grown quite quickly. We've expanded. You know, we're in Houston also.
Oh, okay.
So we have a restaurant in
I didn't know
Houston.
that. Is it another La Gloria?
In Houston, it's a Fruteria.
It's a, oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay, we were just there. We're actually going to head back there for the Free Press Summerfest. Maybe we'll stop by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you fly in, I mean, we actually, it was part of an opportunity in the airport.
Oh, okay.
So we're at Bush Intercontinental.
Sure.
And we
I've
also
seen the La
have-
Gloria here in
in-
San Antonio's airport, yeah.
So it's kind of a...
That's amazing.
yeah,
Your grasp is just spreading quick. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
we are spreading the word of
Sure.
you know, our great food here. You know, so I'd love to take it to Houston.
Food and greatness. If I'm not mistaken. I mean, what do we have here? Alrighty, brother. So what am I about to drink right here?
Okay, so Fruteria, we started off doing that in the morning, this restaurant, but then we thought it was a great opportunity for us to take fruit and it be part of our cocktail program. So we want, you know, one of our objectives was to make, kind of sex up the margarita, you know, because everybody, you know, you don't always think of a margarita as a craft cocktail, but we wanted to put the same level of quality into a margarita, and that's what this is our seis chiles. So if you come to the Fruteria, you can order of any one of our infusions. So this is seis chiles, we have zapatista, we have que fresa, mango melon, and el pepino.
Okay.
So well, each one kind of has obviously a different profile. And then right here you have what is called piñacate. Okay. So it is a piña mezcal infusion with muddled pineapple. It has reposado, and it has a piloncillo kind of simple syrup.
Okay.
And then we have a little bit of hibiscus rim.
Sure.
That gives it a nice little bright acidity.
Yeah.
And these are...
And aesthetically too. I mean, that's beautiful. That
yeah. Our
that
stemware,
hibiscus.
we have our glasses made for us in Guadalajara.
Really.
So we have a lot of things
So
within.
you're really big on bringing that culture here and making sure that it's well pronounced in all your establishments.
You know, it's today. You not only have to have great food and great service. I think the customer and we certainly like to showcase the artistry of Mexico and our cultura. But I believe that today's customer is looking for an experience. You know,
Sure.
and we want to have that edge. You know, it's a competitive world,
Of course.
but we love the experience, and we've been, as a caterer, you're always creating an experience. You know, it's usually a theme or it's an event or gala. So we've incorporated that into all our restaurants as best as we can.
Yeah, very nice. I've been eyeing this one this whole time.
Come on, let's
I
do
gotta
it.
taste
Yeah,
this.
you gotta try it. It is, you know,
man.
there's, you know, you have to start off with great tequila to make one of our cocktails. I mean, we step out of tequila a little bit, but not, you know, we love tequilas
Wow.
and mezcales.
Wow, I would have never thought. I mean, this is exactly the type of experience that I'm looking for, because I mean, I've not experienced this before, and now that I have, I almost don't want to have anything else. I mean, that's amazing. That's so wow.
You know, it's there are so many. There's a few ingredients that go into a quality cocktail, right? So I mean, you have to start off with a great tequila. So
Sure.
we use 100% agave, and this one particular happens to be Jimador, which is a good quality tequila. But also our sweet and sour mix that people refer to sweet and sour. Well, our sweet and sour mix is made of fresh crushed pineapple, fresh lime juice, and orange juice. So it's 100%. Nothing comes out of a jar, you know. So that's, or it's not a, you know, prefabbed, or it's not, doesn't have any preservatives. It's 100% fresh.
And those chiles, it's subtle.
It's subtle. Man.
It's so subtle, but it's that's
balance. You know, it's like anything. You know, we took the food of a chef's approach to making our beverages, and it's all about balancing acidity and sweetness, and just a little bit of savory, a little salt. Sweet, salty, sweet and sour that is in that particular cocktail. And this one has slightly different profile as well, but unique. I mean, people love variety and they love options, and that's what.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Wow. Oh wow is great. We'll take an oh wow any day.
That's amazing. Wow, that's amazing. All right.
Actually,
So what do we have here?
over here?
Other than
what do we got over here?
Salivating.
All right, cool. So right here, to your left is a tostada de tiritas de atún. So it's just it's basically a tuna ceviche on a tostada. Okay. And that style of ceviche, if you have tiritas, you're going to be on the Pacific Coast, and you're going to be somewhere between Acapulco, Zihuatanejo, Manzanillo. Tiritas are what they refer to as their kind of local ceviche. Tiritas.
Oh, okay.
And tuna is very common in those waters, so it has become one of the regular. If you just order ceviche off the menu and you're in Zihuatanejo, Barra de Potosí, that's what they're going to serve you. And this is an escabeche that is served with our torta. Okay. This is a torta de milanesa de pollo, so it's chicken cutlet that we hand pound. Sure. And of course we have this is Mexican birote. This bread is styled after the birote that is used in Guadalajara for tortas.
Okay.
So it's definitely it mimics the profile of what you would experience in Guadalajara and other parts of Mexico. Okay. We make fresh potato chips.
Yeah.
And then right here
one of these.
is tinga de pollo. So we serve tostadas and tortas for lunch. It's kind of we do salads, tostadas, tortas. The fruteria for lunch is kind of that torta, tostada, ceviche. It's kind of a light lunch fare, which a lot of times you'll find if you go to a fruteria in a mercado, they're going to have the fruit smoothies and licuados, which we have, but they'll also have like a light lunch fare, and that's what this is: tostadas, tortas, some ceviches, and it's our lunch concept. We also do a weekend brunch. On Saturdays and Sunday mornings, we have a brunch menu where we do chilaquiles and huevos motuleños, and we do
what is the huevos motuleños?
Motuleños. Well, it's they're named after a town, Motul, down in the Yucatan, and it's just fried eggs with tomato sauce with roasted plantains and chicharros, and they're served they're served like on tostadas.
Nice, yeah.
Then in the evening, our fruteria transforms into a botanero where you see more of the cocktails, and we do small botanas, so little gorditas. We do like little tostadas, chilipitas. They're called chilipitas from Guerrero, but it's a small kind of I describe it as because people, what's a botanero? They don't. In Mexico it's very trendy, but San Antonio we're catching on. I mean, you think botanas, right? So it's just appetizers. We have a lot of different appetizers on the menu, and it's our version of, let's say, a Spanish tapas bar, right?
Sure.
But Mexican inspired. Okay. So quite a bit of variety, and we've been here now almost 2 years, which is incredible to imagine. Here, a little over a year and a half, and we love our neighborhood. This is my neighborhood. I live just a block away.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a great little kind of, people order like a salad and a tostada or something, but it is a true ceviche. It just obviously not, people think of ceviche and they think of chopped tomatoes and onions and cilantro, and obviously this is a little different, so yeah, a little crema de aguacate on the bottom.
It all combines into a delicious. I don't know how to explain that. That's the tuna. So.
Well, I mean, it is. A ceviche is. It has great. Has acidity. Obviously, it has to be very fresh.
Excuse me, sorry.
Tuna is. Tuna is. you know, it's wonderful for ceviches because it has a great mild flavor. You know, obviously it's you know, seafood,
Sure.
but yet it takes really well to this preparation. So it's one of my favorites. I mean, you know, like a ceviche, you can make it out of camarones or different kinds of fish.
Oh,
But
yeah, that's delicious.
Tuna's the star there. They go so well in tiritas.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, you've been so. The hospitality is just a. That's not even the right word, brother. I mean, you've shown us your special cocktails, the entrees that you have both day and night.
Yeah.
Told us a little bit about your history. I mean, I really appreciate you taking the time to do that.
No,
Thank
our
you very
pleasure.
much.
No,
Thank
gracias.
you very much.
Thank you.
This is GoFro. I'm here at the Fruteria with Chef Johnny Hernandez. Until next time.